Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my cooking channel. We're gonna make shrimp Alfredo. I got my ingredients ready. So basically, boil your noodles. You can use this noodles, and you need to boil to boil your shrimp to cook it. So you just steam it to cook it. Then you let it like for a long time till it gets, cooked. And then you need some Alfredo. So while that cooking, you get your seasoning, so you can put salt and pepper, and you gotta get your noodles to cook. Then after your noodles cook, you need to get a drainer. Let me find my drainer. I can't find where I put the drainer, but if you don't have a drainer, you just pour the water in the sink, but try to not to get the noodles in it. Don't know what happened to the drainer. Maybe it's down at the bottom of the cabinet, but I guess not. Oh, drainer's up here. So after your noodles cook, you're gonna put it in the drainer. But right now it's not cooked. Right now it's not time to pour it. Okay. Well, while that's cooking, because you gotta get your noodles all soft and cooked. And then once it's cooked, once your shrimp starts cooking and your crabs start cooking, you could use any kind of crab. You could use the frozen kind or the ones you crack, but I use the frozen crabs. Use the frozen kind. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna put some salt in my noodles to give it a little kick. So put a little bit. Now I put a lot of salt, just like a pinch of salt. So like this much. I don't know if you can see it, but this much it. And then you put it into your right here. You could use a little bit more. You don't want to have like a lot of pressure. So I take a little pinch. I put in my hand, and then I put in there. You don't want to open up the wrong side, so takes a little pinch because you don't want it to be salty. Sometimes you gotta open up the big side, or you just could sprinkle just a tiny bit. You don't want your food to be salty. And then you come over to a little bit kick of that in here, just a tiny bit. Now I'm waiting for the stuff to cook. So while I'm waiting for that to cook, let me put this in the sink so catch the water, and then you stir your noodles up. Make sure your noodles are cooked all the way, not just a little. Now, while that's stirring, let's go check over the shrimp. So you check on the shrimp. The shrimp is still cooking. And make sure you pull off the shells. I just cook with the shells on, so it'll be easy to peel. So I just cook. See how the crabs are falling apart? And I was going to take off the shell. So after they cook, and then you peel off the shell. Well, let's check on the pasta. And then you stir the pasta. Make sure the pasta good. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little bit more salt in it. Just a tiny bit of salt. Not that much, just a little. I don't know if you can see it, but a little pinch of salt. And you could use a tablespoon, not even a tablespoon. I would use my hand to sprinkle. Or you could take the top and sprinkle just a tiny bit to get a flavor. Just a little bit tiny. And then you stir it up. get all the salt in there. Okay, now we're waiting. Make sure you stir very good. You might want to turn up your stove so it cook faster. You want your shrimp and stuff. You might want to put a little bit more, pinch, just a tiny bit of salt. You can open up this side right here and just put a little bit in your hand, about this much in your hand. Then we're going to come over to your shrimp and your crabs. And these are the frozen crabs of the fake sensation. Okay, so basically you're waiting for the food to them cook. So let's stir the noodles up. Okay. So waiting everything to cook. You might want to turn up the noodles a little bit. I'm about to say 6, so cook faster. Okay. Well, that's waiting. Okay, so get everything together. Okay. Then you're gonna use this Alfredo, any kind of Alfredo you want to use. Okay, let's open up the Alfredo. We wait for everything to cook and everything. Okay, I'm waiting for the shrimp to cook. Okay, now let's check on your shrimp. Let's check on the shrimp. Make sure your shrimp looks like this. Make sure it's cooked well. Make sure cook well. Make sure you add water, because you got to put water to cook the shrimp and the crab. Okay, so basically. Okay. Now the shrimps is cooked well. So shrimp is cooked well. Turn off your stove. And then you come to the pan right here. You drain your crabs. You drain your shrimp and your crabs. Okay. Then after you drain it, let's sit over here. You want to peel the stuff off. Let me clean this pan out real fast. Okay. Then after you do that, you come over here. First you gotta peel off the skin of the crab. Now you gotta turn off your noodles, because your noodles should be done. And to check them, you need probably a spoon. I don't know if they're done yet, but you always should try your noodles. Make sure they're soft. Now they're soft. Now you take you drain out your noodles. So you drain out the noodles. Okay. Let me look for another drainer. Because I don't want to spill the noodles. Okay, so basically you drain off your noodles. Okay. Make sure you get Oh, sorry, kissy thing. Make sure you drain out all your noodles. Okay. Then after you drain your noodles, let me set my camera down right here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Drain your noodles. Then you put your pasta. Sorry, my camera's just like. Then you put your pasta in here. Sorry for all the steam. Okay. Then after you do that, you get your shrimp and your crab meat. So let me get my shrimp. Okay. Then you peel off, after it's cooked, you peel off the tail. Make sure everything, you're not eating the shell. Then you put it into your pan. Same thing you do. Whew, it's very hot. I should let it cool down. Then you peel off your meat of your crab. Peel it off. Whew, it's very hot. Whew, should have let it cool down some, but I'm trying to be done. So, whew, it's very hot. I'm trying to get the stuff cooked. Make sure you don't get no shells into your stuff. I should have peeled the shell first. Whew, this stuff hot. Whew. I should let it cool down, but I'm trying to hurry up and cook this. Whew. Let me do it this way. Okay, so basically, I just put some water over it. So basically, take your stuff apart and put it in the pan. The meat, you put in the pan. So you pull everything apart. Make sure you check all the shells. I should have did the shells first, but I didn't. But I already cooked it with the shells on. So you pull it apart. Make sure you don't get no shells in the food. You can make shrimp Alfredo. You can use real crab meat or the fake crab meat. It doesn't matter. I don't like to peel the real crabs because it takes forever. So you just get the fake crab meat if you want. Basically, the fake crab meats, the ones I showed you in the video, I don't really like this one. I shouldn't got this. So you just pull the meat, put it in your pan. I should have done this in the beginning. So you pull off all the shells. I should have peeled the shells off before cooked it. So basically, you just put the meat in the pan. Okay. Whew. Okay. I don't really like this meat because you gotta pull it off. I should never got this because it doesn't look really right. next time I'll get the other kinds, because this is not really all stringy. Because I cooked it first, and I should have break it apart and then put it in there. I'll let you see it after I get all the crabs in there. This looks so messy. I don't really like doing this. Basically, I'm just pulling the meat out for the crabs. But this is so tired doing this. But that's how life and cooking. I should have peeled the shells off first. So, if you go cook shrimp Alfredo with crab meats, make sure you peel out the shells first, because that's what I should have done. Now it's like taking forever. I already cooked the shrimp, so basically I'm just peeling apart. Make sure I get the shells off. Put it in the pan. Okay, I think that's all. Nope, there's still more. Whew. Okay, so put all the meats. Ooh, it's getting hot in the kitchen, but when you cook, you have to be in the hot kitchen. Okay, I think this is all the... so how you doing this? Okay. Okay, I think that's all the crab meat I cooked. There's more. I don't like to, it's so messy. Oh, here's some more crab meat. This is the fake crab potato. You can use the real ones if you want. Okay, I still got a little bit more to pull apart. I'm getting very tired doing this. Okay, I got one more left. Okay, so basically, okay, I put everything apart. So now you come over here, take your sauce. Hammer. Take your sauce, put it in the pan. Turn on your stove again. And you just heat everything up. Just stir everything together. You stir everything. You can add a little bit of salt. you're just heating everything up, the pasta noodles and everything. Okay. And then if you have Parmesan cheese, you could add Parmesan cheese, but I don't have Parmesan cheese. So, you just let that cook, and then when it's done, you take it out. If you like my channel, hit subscribe and hit the like button. And this is delicious meal. Quick, it's shrimp Alfredo with crab meat. If you like it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Bye.